Hey, what's up? What's up? Hotep. Hotep to my fam, YouTube audience. Hotep fam, welcome to HHC, Heart of Higher Consciousness. You're looking at your freedom teacher, our freedom teacher, an alternative to what is being taught in your school, what politicians are telling you, what religions are telling you. Uh, Amun-RaNun air is what you're looking at. My biological vehicle, and you have tuned into the heart of higher consciousness. And I want to touch on um, a topic that came to my head, um, and I'm going to call this uh, "Do not give to Caesar what is Caesar, or to God what is God." What the hell have they done for you lately? Oh, you heard that. You heard that uh, been preached to you if you've been a Christian, um, which I will subscribe to, for most of my life in this existence, um, I did not, consciously and willingly consenting to subscribe to the religion. Um, you could say I was born into this a way of thinking that I have to give to Caesar what is Caesar and to God what is God. You see, and I was raised to believe that's what my life should be about, and that's all my existence should be for. Okay, even though that quote has been believed to be made by, you know, a so-called savior or a freedom teacher also. But why should a freedom teacher make such a statement if he were actually trying to free, you know, the masses, or if he was to be a savior or a messiah to people who was being subdued, subjugated, and pretty much enslaved uh, in a in a commercialized system. See, so um, people got to wake up. Okay, and I for one, you know, have waken up. Okay, and I realized that I've been living under the system uh, of imperialism, uh, in the system of predominantly patriarchal. That is predominantly patriarchal. Um, that is plagued with disease, wars, um, selfishness. Okay, um, and it's a system of duality that is designed to to keep uh, fellow souls of gods or goddess and gods that are coming into this realm, into this physical manifestation of our creation, Remember that you are a co-creator of this objective realm, this universe. Okay, and and waking up this morning, the thought came to mind that why the hell should I um, gave to Caesar what is Caesar give to a government. Remember, Caesar is just back then was the Roman a ruler, who represented the Roman government and imperialist society then, and that same uh, system of game has been you know uh, uh, perpetuated from then to now in the present. Okay, and and the idea or the game of giving to God what is God. He said, they call him Jesus, Yeshua, or whatever name they want to call him. Um, Said that you should give to Caesar what is Caesar's and to God what is God. At least that's the claim in the Bible that he made that statement. Okay, but there's another character in the Bible, Paul, his so-called apostle. Um, You know, you can't trust him either. He's said a bunch of things that bluntly tell you that the whole um system is a farce. It's flawed. Okay, it's a creation and design of an existence that is outside of the source and the collective idea of the source for a harmonious um, equilibrium existence of her sons and daughters. Okay, souls that she gave birth to. So these souls, the mother of all gods that exist in the universe. She does not project these ideas, and of experience in the physical realm of existing. She does in the subjective realm. Um, the subjective realm is not subjective as the word is defined or is used by imperialists. As in the definition of subjugation, subjecting or submitting. The word subjective is not used, in that regard to the source, the prime creator who dwells within the subjective realm. Okay, the subjective realm is kind of like your subconscious. Okay, on what the world of unseen thoughts. You know what I'm saying, where you can create from all the unseen realm. Okay, I know I'm going off topic here. I apologize, but I'm going to stay on topic. So, what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? That you should not give to Caesar what is Caesar, nor to God what is God. What is God's? Who is this God? And who is Caesar? That I should continue to give and give and give to them both. You see what I'm saying? What the fuck have they done for you and I lately? You see? So I thought I'd make this video on this topic, and it's very interesting. And prior to making this video, I had these, um, um, these thoughts of consciousness rush into mind that the societies, that is in existence today, and the system of you know of a society, a system of having elites, and rulers, over the amount of masses of people, like can dictate to them, or your so-called lawmakers, and all that stuff. Is all designed to subjugate and imprison and enslave, okay, uh, souls that are coming into this realm, okay, and to tell you through the politics that you should give to Caesar, and they tell you through the religion that you should give to this God. But what you should know that this Caesar and this God are the one the same. Are two sides of the same damn coin. Okay, working for you know, pieces for the same damn game system. Okay. Um, so what I am doing now, as I have waken up from the dormant, latent state of existence as a soul, as a God, as a fellow God, to these few collective souls or gods who have put together this system of game of existence for their own selfish um, experience. Okay, just remember that we come into this realm, into this physical realm, okay, to experience our creations and to create an experience within the creation of nature within this planet of existence, okay, to create an experience. So what you have to understand, understand, and overstand um, um, is that what you're looking at, what you've been, you know, born into. Yes, you was born into. You get you decide to come into this realm, existing within this biological vehicle. You know, but you have been born into a system that is designed not to your benefit, but to the benefit of those um, that would choose to be part of it and who understand it well and who would learn to play it, you know what I'm saying, to the highest level. Okay. Now, the you and I who are on the bottom of the totem pole, okay, totem pole, you know what I'm saying, that's just another word or a piece to to the system as a whole, okay. Did we choose to come into this existence and be part of this game? Are we told that this is what's going on on this realm of existence on this planet? That when you go there, you're gonna have to start from the bottom up, and you're gonna have to learn, and you're gonna have to submit, and you're gonna have to give to Caesar's what the Caesar's and the gods what the God. Um, were you told that? Absolutely not. If that was a kid, you know, um, there would have been no need for them to subliminally program you, you know, okay, into doing what they want you to do. Okay, remember you born here, you are subliminally programmed they do the rituals on you through their um, through the scare tactic by religion, okay, and by threats of war, but uh, uh, system of jail cells, the punishment and this and that and all that stuff. you know, you are programmed to go along with the system and bow down to the system and be pawns and be a bunch of pawns in the system due to the subliminal programming that that your biological vehicle gets. So the ego is subliminal program. Okay, your independent thinking is taken away. Okay, and your freedom of speech is taken away, and all that stuff that you should have inherent right to, is your inherent right is taken away. Okay, so you are not told, when you first arrive on the planet, you are not told, you are not taught the right things, and you are, you know, in this day and time, you are fed the wrong foods, given concoctions of medicines, of laboratory medicines that is bad for your biological vehicle, or that are designed to change, you know, your DNA, or erase all of the information that DNA should carry anyway, the information of your past existence. Okay, you raise your memories of past, ancient, earlier existence where, you know, we had a system of a collective consciousness for a world community. Okay, okay, where you had common unity and everybody is working together for the good of that common unity. All right, those past experience of that will be erased, and memories of that be erased and be replaced with a dogmatic system of giving the Caesars what the Caesars and to gods what the gods, telling you that you have nothing here on this planet. You have no inheritance. Okay, and everything and the work you would do. Okay, farming, all of your creations. It's not yours. It's this God who gave the idea. And all that crap. Okay, and the air, breath that you breathe, it's not, it's not you, it's this God and all that crazy stuff. Okay, that you have to give to this God what he deserves. That is your praise, that is your power. Um, giving your mental energy and all that stuff. And give the Caesars what the Caesars, that is your earnings from your labor. Okay. Um, uh, the earnings of fiat notes or credits or whatever within the commercial system, and you should give back to Caesar uh, percentage of those in the earnings, and at the same time, this unseen God, asking you for part of that earnings also to fund his, dogmatic religion. You see, so waking up and thinking of all these things, for a year now, pretty much, you know, um, waking up from my dormant latent stage, as a soul, as a God, and doing research and studying, you know, uh, like-minded people, like-minded souls who have waken up and been studying and been digging up um, memories from previous existence, how things were, that is totally different from the patriarchal imperialist system that has been created by a few collective soul. Okay. Um, so what you should know is that uh, you have a choice. You can choose to be part of the system, okay, because you may be feeling that that's the only way you can survive this existence without being um depressed or being poor or whatever. You is to go along with the system, go along with the game, and play along. Okay, you can choose to do that, or you can choose to be free from that system, okay, and do what you want to do, and and don't be and to not be subjected to giving the Caesars what is Caesars, and to this God what is and to this God what he claims is his from you. Okay, you don't owe anybody anything. You don't owe Caesar, you don't owe Jesus, or you don't owe this God. or the so-called Father God. Okay, remember, look around you. Everything is of nature is is powerfully and predominantly birth giving and feminine in of itself. Okay, creation. Okay, the objective universe. Okay, um, uh, powerfully created by the source, you know, and as we were part of the source, as we are part of the source and giving birth to from the source, to experience the creation that everything around you is predominantly, feminine and nurturing and caring um, in of itself. Okay, so we are in a new age, or we are officially in the new age. 2012 is the official kickoff and celebration of the new age of the inclusive, collective, matriarchal system where we'll have this planet, and our existence on the planet be for the common good of, a world community. Okay, a common unity in the world where there is no imperialism. You don't have to be subjected to, or the masses of people don't have to be subjected to one group or family of people, worshiping them, and doing all that crazy stuff that you had within the patriarchal system. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is just trying to give you food for your own thoughts, that you probably been struggling with. Okay, trying to understand the system. Okay, so what I'm, attempting to do in this video is give you that alternative option that that you can choose. Um, like it is said, okay, do as thou wilt according to the book of the law. Okay, and pretty much that's what um we came into this realm to do as what we want to do for our own experience, but without insult or injury to a fellow soul traveler or fellow god or goddess or god. Okay, um, we can be creative, creating things that will benefit us. So if it'll benefit us, it should be able to benefit, you know, other souls, that may want to partake of that creation or that creativity, and experience what you would create in this realm. Okay. So, and as you know it, a lot of the ideas, and system from the patriarchal perspective, from the imperialist perspective, does not benefit the masses. No, it does not. Okay, it's going to take away from the masses. Okay, it is not collective. It is not. It is not. It is not communicate. It's not communicative. So they don't communicate. Communication is you know, in my definition, communication is the sharing of common common ideas or common laws, um, that you know that will benefit you and the other person that you're trying to communicate with or communicate to. Okay, communication is not confrontation. See, so what I'm trying to attempt to do in this video is to communicate to you or with you this idea of not giving to Caesar what is Caesar, or to this God what is God, if it's not your um, conscious or consenting choice in the first place. If you were subjugated and subliminally programmed into going along with the system, and you just realized it from from either watching this video or from your own research or studying or from what you see around you, from the results of of what you see around you from this patriarchal or dogmatic system of politics and religions, and you see that it doesn't benefit you or family and friends, or it doesn't benefit the world, and you can choose to do away with that, to do away with the corporate system. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the corporate commercial system does not benefit the masses. All right, the corporate commercial system is a corporation of of a group of people who put ideas together to to rob other souls and other gods of their inherent rights. Okay, and that's true. Okay, so do not settle for the role of a pawn. Okay, in the large grand scheme of a game. Okay, if you choose to play that game, if you choose to be part of that game, and you like it, and it's and it's interesting to you, by all means you have that choice as a god, as a soul, to join that system. Okay, but I, for one, and many others that I know, that is very second, it's to say of this game, because this game, what it does is rob you of a happiness, rob the pawns and those who on the bottom of the totem pole, to rob them of their happiness, their joy, majority of them. Okay, and are robbed of their inherent rights. Okay, to just live freely and travel this planet with no with no harassment, with no obstacles or whatsoever. Okay, but these obstacles, and harassment, and imperialist dogmatic ideas has been imposed on them to just serve, and labor and give to this and give to that, robbing them of their own experience. Okay, so with this video, I'm just wanting to educate you, and the other families, um, of the collective consciousness of a common world unity that is, that is coming through the new age of Aquarius. Okay, what in the pouring forth of exponential consciousness for freedom from the patriarchal system. Okay, you can choose to embrace the new age, embrace that freedom that only you can do. Okay, that consciousness of self that self, that consciousness of knowing thyself, and knowing who they are, you know, that powerful pouring of freedom from the source, uh, is only left to you to embrace, okay? And it's only left to you to raise up your vibrational frequency, you know, and you know, and instead of resisting to a higher level by getting from under the rug, getting from under the totem pole of the patriarchal imperialist system. Okay. Um, if you don't know, if you don't know or denying that there is a system of game for elites and rulers, and thinking that you have elected these people, you are the one who choose to put them up in the position that they're in. So therefore, they are working for you. If you are thinking that way, so be it. And in so many ways, um, in a small way you do, by believing that you elected them, put them in a position to rule over you and be your masters, and subjugate you, um, by, going to church and praying to this God who said, give me what is mine, what is due, my prayer, my glory, and all that stuff, and sing songs of hymns to me, and go to work and work like a slave and pay taxes and all this stuff, um, you know, to live in a house and, you know, and eat food, and live on the land that you are, that you already had co-created, that you already have inherent right and portion to. If you decide to, you know, be part of the system, I'm saying, to play the game for your inherent right, then do what you do. Okay, that's all right. Okay, but I just want you to know that that system is coming down crashing. The age of Pisces, you know, is over. All right. We are now. We are not. We are now. We, as a collective conscious soul, um, who has been victims in the past. Some of us has been reincarnated into the Pisces age. 3, 4, 5 times. Okay, or even more so. All right. And continually within those incarnations play the role of pawns, roles of victims, okay, serving the patriarchal imperialist system, okay, from ancient Egypt, all right, to to the present day and age, okay. And what you must realize is that those elites, okay, rulers want to perpetuate the Pisces age, the patriarchal system, for their experience, for their, for their fun. They want to perpetuate that, through this age of Aquarius, all right, and changing around, the symbols, the symbols, the symbolic symbols of the age, of Aquarius, which was, okay, um, uh, a matriarchal feminine, um, Cesar pouring, the jug of water. Okay, water is symbolic for the the powerful feminine energy. Okay, as you can see on this planet. All right, this planet is 70-75% water, and and 25% land. Okay, without water on the planet, there would be no physical, biological existence of of vehicles. That is animals, and human bodies to to incarnate into for a physical experience and existence without the known energy. Okay. Um. So with that said, I just I'm just gonna keep meditating and projecting of this idea um, that is collectively um, you know taught on um, that has been in the past and that will be again. Okay. Um, when we get rid of dogmatic religions or imperialist patriarchal politics, um, when we do get rid of these things, we get rid of these ideas and thinking, then and only then will we have heaven on earth like it was in the past. Okay. Um, so yeah. We we gotta wake up. We gotta continue to wake up. We gotta wake up the masses. We gotta wake up the program, uh, sisters and sons. Okay, of the Most High Soul is the mother of all gods. And she projecting um that consciousness of freedom of expression, freedom of existence in the physical realm through incoming souls. Okay. Um, so, with that said, I'm going to reiterate on the topic of um, do not give to Caesar what is Caesar's, and do not give to God what is God. Okay, because if you don't want to be part of that system, uh, you you if you don't want to be part of that system, you want to come out of it. You want to deny them of what a claim is theirs, from you. Okay, knowing that they haven't done shit for you lately. Okay. Um. So yeah. That's what's on my mind on this day of January so the 12th or the 13th today. Oh, I know it's Friday. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I think it's Friday the 12th. It's Friday the 13th, huh? Interesting, but the myth, the allegorical story that goes with Friday the 13th. Just another um idea created by the so-called elites, to put fear into their palms. You know what I'm saying? Uh, uh, you know, so that for to perpetuate their game of experience. Okay, and it's all just a big old game. And there are those who are waking up right now uh, uh, so, and I for one, I have to say that waking up from from a latent dumb stage, and thinking about how, and overstanding on how the game is run, how the system is run. I'm like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Um, I give them props, you know what I'm saying? Um, Even right now, I think to myself, was I part of this, you know, back back then in the days of in the days of new. I'm not going to say in the days of old, because in the earlier days, um, was I part of a system? Was I part of a society? Was I part of this group? Was I part of the group souls that decided to create um, this monopoly game? Was I part of this group? You know, so I try to think to myself, did I agree? Did I agree to come to the system? Okay. Um, is it is amazing as to how you know the creative system to subjugate, what I'm saying, and subliminally program um souls that are coming into this realm, um and program them to be part of the system. I'm like, that's amazing. It's amazing. And they maintain it. They they change game pieces, but carry the same connotation and the same um, uh, results. You know what I'm saying? For their own benefit, be it communism, capitalism, democratic system, or whatever, your republicanism, or or is it what kind of religion that even attached to the game system? Was it Christianism or Buddhism, Islamism, or Taoism, or whatever? There's always the message of you giving to what is Caesar's and giving to what is God. There's always that aim or goal for them. Okay. Um, so so we're in 2012. This 2012, and this is where you can break away from that. You know, this is where you can build up your vibrational frequency, the consciousness, into creating your own desire, experience. All right, and just as long as it doesn't bring insult or injury to to uh, to a fellow soul traveler, and the end result of that would be a collective world community where there'll be a common unity of existence, um, you see. So um, that's what this new age of Aquarius is all about. Okay, the age of Pisces, of selfishness. Remember now, the symbol that is used on the zodiac calendar for the age of Pisces, that has been used for thousands of years, is a fish or two fishes. Okay, all right, all right, two selfish. Okay, is that a coincidence? That the word selfish have fish in it, and and uh, and knowing that the age of Pisces, is the age that that went over many thousands of years. Some say is when it lasted uh 2,600 years, or 2,200 years, or 2,000 years, something like that. But I say this is went way over 2,000 years. probably 1 to 3,000 years or so. Okay, so we've been living through the age of Pisces, where you got selfish collective souls, uh, a few soul groups, or so-called elites or rulers, imperialists, selfish to the point that they created a game in the age of Pisces to truly represent the symbol, okay, of two self-fishes, selfish gods or souls that's represented, okay, who will subjugate a system that would subjugate and enslave masses of souls that would be born into that age of Pisces. Okay, but now we are in 2012, official celebration and kickoff of the age of Aquarius. In the age of Aquarius, we are reigning in the matriarchal age of nurturing and caring for fellow soul travelers, creating an experience for a common unity. Okay, so I'm going to start a foundation, a foundation that I call a thank you in advance foundation. Thank you in advance community of fund. Okay, where I'm gonna put credits. Okay, uh, of earnings of from from the um, from the patriarchal system. Okay, uh, they excuse me. Guys with roommates who are disturbing, causing trouble upstairs. I'm here in the basement doing the recording in my other room in this house. Um, but yeah, with this foundation that I call thank you in advance community. Okay, we want an advanced community. We want a community where um, people are trained. All right, people are educated, but first and foremost of their inherent right and freedom. Okay, and souls. I would say souls, incarnating souls, are trained. You know, enlightened about the new age. And are enlightened about the collective world community that this age um, is bringing, in opposition to um, the patriarchal imperialist uh, new world order, you know, idea of so-called elites and enlightened ones. We are all enlightened ones. All right. We came out of darkness into light. All right. We are light beings. All right. Souls coming out of the dark cosmic womb of the source, the great mother. Okay. So we all should be enlightened about our existence. Okay. So they are not the enlightened ones or the elites or should be rulers over the masses. But we want a collective world community where every soul, is conscious of the community of contributing um, towards the collective whole of the planetary world community. Okay, where there will be no borders, where there will be no need for, um, you know, of biological weapons. Okay, where there will be no need for uh, armies or all that stuff. Okay, there'll be no need for wars because when the whole globe is working for common unity, okay, of experience, there'll be no need for all those things. Okay, so we don't want a new world order We want a collective world community. I'm sorry about all the, bombs, noise in the background. I got a couple of Pisces age subliminal program teenagers live in the house, and they, I just can't get through to them. I've talked to them many times, but hopefully they'll come across this video. Okay, so I can go on and on, but the message what it's trying to send in this video is to let you know that, to give you the epiphany of, the epiphany of you knowing that, understanding that you have the choice to not give to Caesar's what is Caesar or to God what is God. I said to fuck with them. What have they done for you lately? Okay, and it's your choice. The choice is yours. This is your existence. This is your experience on the physical realm. Okay, do as thou wilt shall be the whole of the law, without insult or injury to a fellow soul traveler. That's how I put it. With that said, I said peace, hotep to you, and now I'm going to end this video here and go see what's going on out there. Alright? Tune in next time to HHC, Heart of Higher Consciousness, for, for an alternative idea to your ideas, to your thoughts, and for existence in the new age. Peace.